afternoon everyone. Thought I'd give you a quick update on the duckponics. Well, my kale is still doing pretty good. I'm happy with that. I've just ripped some celery out of the aquaponics and put it in here with the duckponics. So it's not as good as it looks. The Marlborough spinach still, it's not dead, but it isn't really doing very well. But again, I ripped it out of the dirt. I'm really gentle sometimes with my plants. So it seems to be doing quite well at the moment. The water levels keep going funny because I keep getting stuff clogging up the pump. I finally organised a shroud for in here, so that's good. So now I can fill this up with rocks, which is good. I've got another bed there waiting, but I need a bell siphon and a shroud for it before I can fill it up with rocks. And I'll probably put another one next to it, which is over there somewhere, which it'll also need a standpipe, a bell siphon and a shroud before it'll be ready to go up. And then I've got those two beds over there that I'm thinking I might just put them next to the fence. And I've got one more under the step that I could bring over here. But yeah, it's still going to take time. But it seems to be working well. It'll be better once there are rocks in here, because at the moment I'm not real happy with it just being a pool of water that goes up and down. So yes, but it seems to be going well. I just need to sort out a way of stopping the debris from inside the pool, like duck feathers and leaves, from clogging up the pump. What I'm thinking I might do is actually put a milk crate around put the pump inside a milk crate and cover that with shade cloth, so that it acts like a bit of a filter before it gets to the pump. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Whether or not it'll work or not, I don't know. If anyone's got any suggestions, I'd be very open to them, because at the moment it's every few days I'm having to go in there and turn everything off and unplug everything and or disconnect everything and clean out the pump, and it's a fair bit of work actually. Which won't be too bad once the system's actually producing a heap of plants. But at this stage it's not doing very much at all. Well, it's aerating the water. And I'm hoping that the celery I've just put in there might seed some, because it had a lot of roots and rocks from the aquaponics system. So I'm hoping it will seed the system with the good bacteria a little bit, if that makes sense, because the bacteria won't be in the system at the moment because there's not a lot of media for bacteria to breed on. So, and that's what it needs the rocks for. The bacteria breed in the rocks and attach to the surface of the rocks. So yes, it's still in progress, but the kale is doing well. It's doing really, really well, which I'm pleased with, because every time I've put plants in the actual pool, they've either died or been eaten. So I don't know whether it's just the extra time or what. I'm not sure. Even aquatic plants haven't done so well in there. Although I did have brahmi floating around in there a little while ago. I'm not sure whether it's in there still. Ducks may have eaten it. So yes, I'm just not really sure. I know for a natural pool it's supposed to be, I think it's something like 3/4 covered in plants, which is a lot of plants. And I haven't really got any plants in there at the moment, which is a problem. So yes, I'm hoping that this solution will work, because I really do want to be able to swim in this thing at some point. And the state it's in is pretty disgusting. It doesn't smell, there's no smell from it, and the fish keep away all the mosquitoes. So that part's fine. It just looks disgusting. And it shouldn't look disgusting. It should look nice and clear. But that's once you've got the plants actually filtering it. And there are some beautiful, beautiful natural ponds out there. Of course, they don't have ducks in them. So my ducks could be mucking up the water further than they need to be. So I possibly should take the ducks out and set the ducks up in another system. And I might do that. But until I've got... Well, no, because I want the ducks here. I don't know. This is a work in progress, this duckponics system. It's all a bit of an experiment. Turning a problem into a solution. I mean, effectively, it's a glorified dam, isn't it? Just made out of concrete. So yes, but hopefully it'll work well. Just got to get the garden beds sorted out. And the plants in there. So gotta get the rocks in there first. That's a big job. It's a big job getting the rocks in there. I love Muscovy ducks. I really do. It's a beautiful bird. These are the two little girls. I'm not quite sure what they're having a conversation about at the moment, but anyway, I'm going to get these wells some fresh water, and I'll catch up with you next time. Hopefully I'll have some more progress on the duckponics to show you. And we'll see how this experiment progresses. And I'm not sure, the ducks may not eat what's in these beds. These beds might be high enough that the ducks won't be able to reach what's in there, at least if it's in the middle. I don't know. This is all a bit of an experiment. I'm really not sure what the results are going to be, how it's going to work. But it's all very interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyway, have a great day. Any comments, questions or suggestions? I might go down the other end so you can see them a bit better. Hang on. Let's go around. Really is a bit of a disaster area around here. I'm working on it. Oh, look, one of the ducks have gotten in the pool. They're going for a swim. I love watching the ducks swim in the water. As you can see, I still haven't got that kiddie pool out yet. I think where she's doing stuff at the moment, I think that's where the brahmi was. Yeah, I haven't tried Kang Kong in here yet. And from what I've heard, it's supposed to be a really good water plant. Great in ponds. Don't hold out. Anyway, have a great day. I'm stoked that I caught that. I haven't, every time I see them in the pool, I'm not down here with the phone. Or when I'm down here with the phone to video, they're not in the pool. Or when they're in the pool, I don't have the phone. So I'm really excited that I caught that. Have any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them below, and bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye.